like him. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. This taken and the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Hey, 57, 57, yellow. On Sunday. Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Attack!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Yellow. 15.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So on fourth down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. We'll check the reaction for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
180, 180.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. We'll tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Javon Holland to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Yellow, collect!
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds ends up around the 39-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Mitchell on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Cause I never gave up. All I know is going to get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off the damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke, they damn weird. Don't look mama better.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Giants.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh on the ground. Trying to snatch top my soul. Running back because I'm swole. Young, got a whole lot of control. Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better.
Yellow, yellow. Arms go wide, Eddie. Spice it.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, New York.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Don't touch that. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Quick throw, the RPO to Goddard. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So, a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's a designed run, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with second down and 13 in front of them.
Don't touch that. 60. Anyway, that. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Makes it third and 3.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll come up to third and 3.
Great, set. Anyway, that. Delta.
Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
That's good.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Ready, set. 180, 180.
Man in motion is Smith. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. Brings up 2nd and
2nd and 5. Man in motion is Smith. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
That's Goddard in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Fight on these two, fight on these two. 180. 15.
Mahomes back. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 43-yard line.
15.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third and a yard. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Open man, right side, he's got it. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
14 yards. And the Giants first down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one good for 29. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Hey, 15.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Now, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Third and 5.
Yellow.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal. Pacheco will score. Touchdown. G-Man. What a standout performance early on in this one. That is second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. The Giants are on top. It's 14-10.
I should probably sign your head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills. All the folks in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm only need to listen to it, working on the phone. Either that or trying to money, hard to make it pick up. Man, it's 2000.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great, set. 180.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
No toss up.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Second down, 8 yards to go. Hurts working in the pistol. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Taken at about the 6. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yellow. Ball, easy.
To throw is Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. Malik Neighbor. Touchdown, Giants. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for Philly. 36 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's 17 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10.
I don't need to. Yellow. I'll go on, 80. Yellow. Strike.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Hurts to the air on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Abdul Carter in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out wide. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
3rd and long. Now Hurts. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's taken at about the 14. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
23-yard line.
I see through your eyes and I still enjoy the show.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He's on his way. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play for the Giants. That goes for 58.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Quick throw here is complete. And the Giants are going to 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Attack!
Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Loss of 3.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
15.
RPO, that one is complete.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
goal.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, lady. 15. Yellow.
Patrick to throw. That one, take it in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
And it really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there 3rd and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it. Then it just comes down to making the right read. Touchdown.
Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
27, Eagles 17.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No touchdown.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moved.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
The motion man here is Wilson. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. That's Goddard in motion. 3rd and short. And Hurts will throw. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Eagles, 1st down.
Throwing is Hurts. You look underneath here for Barkley. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Now, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but get the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
He'll get that out to Barkley. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
Fourth down, here's Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up and thrown down for a loss.
He's brought down.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, 57. Line 8. How's the blue ladies? 43. 43. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Yellow, yellow. Right side.
On second down, Mahomes. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
Yellow, yellow.
Here's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's now 4th
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. And in motion is Brown. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Man in motion, heading left. And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
180, 180. Carl Leviani. Carl Leviani. Carl Leviani.
Receiver in motion, headed left. And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
73. Hey, 73. 73.
They send a receiver in motion left. Hurts from his own end zone on third down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long.
Hey, Silver. Delta.
From his end zone, it's Hurts. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They convert style there. Big play on fourth and long. That's Goddard in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Easy.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Yellow.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
On Sunday.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Color. Fight down these two.
Here's Mahomes. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Right, set. Delta.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he's in! Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage.
Giants 27. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Trying to get some more. No, I'll pay. Turn it down on this side like we on the go. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your head. 5 years, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money call me, gotta go. You gotta go.
Hey, 57, 50. Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Hey, 15. 15. What's that?
A first down throw for Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Mahomes. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back? Or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So, first things first, they got to convert this 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was Driving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Go on, 80. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Outside.
Now Mahomes. And he's going to have the Giants first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
All three timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Yellow. Hey, let's go on, 80.
He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
Plenty of time, all three timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, New York.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
That's the score. Giants 34, Eagles 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's first down.
Good. Set. Whatever. Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti. You on left.
Barkley. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down, Philadelphia.
Here is first and 10.
Great. Set. What up?
Man in motion is Brown. A run with Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Giants' 37-yard line.
On second down, option going left. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll send a man in motion left. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to force overtime. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one he's got to have. He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yellow. I'm going east. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. There's that man again. Another catch. He's on his way. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
The kick is good. Makes the score Giants 41, Eagles 34.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
And they're on 35-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Barkley.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. And a huge sigh of relief. The defensive recovery there would have been the ball game, but fortunately they're able to retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Silver, ready?
3rd and long for Hurts. He's going to look for the home run ball. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
63.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring him 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On third down, it's Hurts. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Hurts again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask